Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman Dynasty here on College Football 25 with Senor Juice at the helm of offensive coordinator at Kent State. We are wrapping up our first season as the offensive coordinator with Kent State today. We've got 3 more games left to go. We currently sit at 3 wins on the season, so if we win all 3 of these games, which is unlikely, but it is a possibility, even though it's probably the furthest possibility that there is, we could go to 6 wins and be bowl eligible. If we don't win all 3 games, then we're not going to go to a bowl game this year. Unfortunately, we've just had too many losses that we probably shouldn't have. It is what it is. We're still learning how to run this offense the way that we want to and how to run it as efficient as possible. So maybe in year number 2, we can get a little bit more consistency in terms of how we call plays and the players that we throw the football to and just all the good stuff that leads us to win games. It's going to be pretty tough, though. We are playing some pretty tough MAC competition in today's episode, but we got weeks 12, we got week 13, and we got week 14 in today's episode. Probably at the end of the episode as well, we'll go through the rest of the season since we're most likely not going to make a bowl game. Then we won't have to worry about that. We can do all the off-season stuff. We'll see what happens. But it's time to finish up year number 1 as the offensive coordinator for Kent State. If you go on to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. So here we are. It is week 12. We're taking on Miami of Ohio. They're 6-3, so they're having a pretty good year. I've already done the recruiting for this week. I've added in some extra points to some of our guys that we are on the rocks for. I don't know if we're going to get Johnny Lawrence. I don't think we're going to be able to get just because we're getting that glitch. Oh, wait, no, they switched it. Wait, was it? No, it was Chris Whitted. That's who it was. Chris Whitted was the one where we didn't get the visit scheduled because we had the glitch. But Johnny Lawrence, I don't know if we're going to be able to get. I'll try to get a visit in on him, but we need to get those hours freed up too. Dion Balka soon. We have the week 13 visit, which we are banking on in the next game after Miami. So we absolutely need to have a great showing there because that could really catapult us to get him. Otherwise, he's just going to commit to Louisville. We have 4 commits in the class right now. We have the quarterback scrambler, Kenyon Williams. We have the 2-star wide receiver, Rylan Jubinor. We have the 1-star wide receiver, Julius Ham, and the running back 3-star, Troy Morris. So 2 3-stars, a 2-star, and a 1-star. It's not the greatest class right now, but it is a decent class. We are actually the bottom of the barrel here in the MAC conference. That's just because we haven't recruited that many people. We have a total of 4 players in the entire class. So by the end of the year, I would assume we'd be at the top of the MAC, depending on who we can bring in, including defensive players and offensive players. So it's going to be pretty tricky. We are in the lead for a lot of people. I think I'm going to stick with Olatowski as our starting quarterback. I know that DeShields is faster, but Olatowski just gives us that more consistent throwing, which is what we are looking for. So we're going to stick with Tommy Olatowski at starting quarterback for the remainder of this year, unless obviously we're getting just killed and I'm too frustrated to play Olatowski anymore. That's also a possibility. I need to, before we jump into this game, I need to spend those coach skills so that we can improve our offensive coordinator as best as possible. So let's get into, nope, that's the wrong thing. I'm very excited to get Kenyon Williams on campus because I want to see, he might even be the starter next year. Who knows? We did unlock in the last episode Tactician. So we're advancing on Tactician. Have I already improved all of recruiting? Oh, no, we unlocked recruiting in the last episode. That's what we did. We were at Tactician. Now we've unlocked recruiting. And I probably need to go into recruiting. So we're going to take less time for quarterbacks to scout, and we're going to take less time for wide receivers to fully scout. So definitely want to boost our way into recruiting a little bit because obviously we need to be a good offensive recruiter if we want to be good in the future. So now it's time to take on Miami of Ohio. We're going on the road to their building, or to their stadium. They're evenly matched with us, but we've had evenly matched contests in the previous episodes, and we've gotten killed. So we're going to see what happens. I hope we can win this game. I really do. We need to. I'm going to try to play my best, but you guys know that even my best isn't good enough most of the time. Here we go. We're on offense for the first time against Miami. We need to play good in this game. We need to absolutely dominate. We cannot screw up like I have screwed up in the past. And we're going to start with a jet sweep to Krishan McCray because he's honestly our best player. Him and Gavin Garcia have been pretty good this season. And, they handled that pretty well. Somehow I was able to get a yard out of that. I'm not really even sure how I did that. All right. We need to dominate. We need to dominate. We need to dominate. That's the name of the game. Can we do it? I pump faked on accident because I pressed the button too soft. That's my annoying fault. I hate that I did that. And it's 3rd and 9. I'm going to go underneath to Baton, and he's going to get that first down because there's too much separation. Juke move, and Baton takes it down to the 8-yard line. Great start. Rocky first couple of plays of the drive, but we got the first down in the end. And I'm going to go out of the backfield here to Gavin Garcia, and he's going to turn up the field and score a touchdown exactly the way we needed to start this game. Beautifully done. But now the defense needs to step up, and they did. Defense delivers us a great turnover. Get the ball back to the offense and let the offense cook. Gavin Garcia up the field, gets shut down. 42-yard line. We'll go for a level switch because Krishan McCray, I like his route, but I also like Flory. I kind of want to make the safety choose. So if we send these guys deep and we send Junker and Baton in the middle, that safety's going to have to make a decision. What's the decision he made? I don't have he made the decision to go after Floria, it looks like. So that's unfortunate. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't have got the ball to him anyway. I got hit on the throw. 3rd and 7. Can we step up and fire it in? No, we cannot because there was an uncovered man in the backfield. Okay. Offensive line let me down on that drive. But as long as the defense plays good, we can not have to worry about it. Oh, bad broken tackle there. Do not let him kick return or punt return that. Thank you very much. All right, defense. Step up. Did they? Yes, they did. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, minute to go first quarter. We're going to hand this off to Gavin Garcia. Establish the run. Gavin, he's got the speed to break away. Gavin Garcia, if he had even a half a better juke move, he could have broken all 3 of those guys' ankles and gone to the house. That would have been pretty awesome. But he doesn't. So he gets a good gain, though. He outran those defensive linemen, which is useful. And I'm going to go underneath to Krishan McCray, because why wouldn't I? Block up the field by Floria. Not a great block, but he was able to get yards after the catch. Good job, Krishan. And we'll go right back to the run game. Right back to the run game. Tommy Ulatowski, the handoff to Gavin Garcia, and Gavin will fight forward to the 23. And then back to the run again. Might as well. Ooh, this time it's Kai Thomas in the backfield. I don't really like Kai Thomas that much. He's been coming on to his own these last couple of games. Like right there, that's a really solid run. But I don't know. I don't really vibe with Kai Thomas that much. He just doesn't have that burst that Gavin has. And Gavin doesn't really have that big of a burst in the first place. But compared to Kai Thomas, his burst is lethal. That's a risky throw. Tight window. That's about as tight of a window as you can fit a football into. And it worked. I got really lucky there. And that is the end of the first quarter. Kent State leads 7-0 on the road in Miami. Well, against Miami University. Miami of Ohio. 75 rushing yards, 33 passing yards. Or nope, other way around. 75 passing yards, 33 rushing yards. Let's get another touchdown on the board here so we don't have to worry about anything, really. Gonna give this to Garcia again. As long as we can get that blocking that we got for Kai Thomas, it'll be good. And I think we did not. Okay. They looked like there was going to be an opening there, but Garcia didn't really get through the hole as quick as I needed him to. As I just mentioned how much more of a burst he has than Kai Thomas. We're going to send Baton in the middle here. I'm actually going to step up with Ulatowski and take off. There's nobody in the middle. It's a touchdown, Kent State. Tommy Ulatowski. Let's go. Who says he's not fast enough? And the defense does their job again, allowing us to get the football back with no touchdown for Miami of Ohio. hand the ball off to Kai Thomas, and I really needed that center to hold just a little bit longer. Second, I don't really like the look of a deep run. I guess I could go Krishan McCray down the field because he's in press, or Tommy Oltowski scrambling, and Tommy Oltowski will get the job done. Good job, Tommy. I didn't really like the look of that pass because, for one, McCray didn't win at all, and nobody else was open either, really. So Gavin Garcia falls forward for a gain of 3. We'll go flanker dig, hardly know her. And I'm looking at Baton. I'm also going to send, I hate curl routes in this game, so I'm going to send McCray on a streak, especially because press coverage too. But I'm looking at Baton underneath, and he's going to have it. Juke move up for the first down. We'll go some no huddle. Keep them on their toes. And I'll go play action. I don't really like this type of play action. I don't think it really works, especially with a guy like Tommy Oltowski, but I think I should be able to get it. Or maybe not. Junker, please get open. Junker, it's a pick. Yep, I shouldn't have thrown that. I should not have thrown that. I was kind of just throwing it for the sake of throwing it because I knew I was going to get hit. That's a waste. I ruined all the momentum that we had there. Luckily, the defense does me a solid and doesn't allow Miami to capitalize on it, but I really screwed that one up. I should not have even thrown that. I should have either taken the sack or chose a different guy. Or thrown it away, I guess, is a possibility too. Oh, that's stupid. That was a stupid decision, but it didn't come back to bite us, at least that time. Thank you, defense. The handoff to Gavin Garcia. He's got good blocks and room. Gavin Garcia to the 49. Decent movement there, and I gotta do it. I mean, you can't press these outside receivers and expect me not to send them deep. There's only a single high safety, although none of them won. I'm just gonna have to scramble up the middle and slide with Oltowski. Why do my guys never separate? I just want them to separate. We're so lethal when we separate, and we never do. I don't really know where to go with this football. I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm not making the stupid decision of throwing a pick again. I might have had somebody if I rolled the other side. I think X was open at the end of that play, but I didn't roll to that side, so. 3rd and 4. Underneath, it's McCray. He gets it, first down. Beautiful. That corner played way too soft. Way too soft. And there is actually no safety back there. They're going to run back to cover it, but that's middle of the field. That's interception. Wow, what am I doing? Why am I just the worst player ever, bro? Why would I throw that? What was I thinking was going to happen there? There was no way I thought that ball was actually going to get over the top of everybody's head. That was just a stupid decision by me. I'm not really even sure why I threw that. Screen to Garcia. I only got one blocker out in front of me, but he technically blocked 2 guys there, so I'll take that. Man, I'm killing Tommy Oltowski's numbers today. I'm forcing stupid stuff. That was never going to be open. I don't know why I even threw it. I was trying to make something happen that was never there. Oh, but Brown, great move. He's got the speed to get away, but the juke move kind of slowed him down. Well, not really. It just allowed for that guy to catch up. That was a great play by Brown there. And now we got to keep moving the football. Oltowski fumbles the football. Get their offensive lineman. Thank you. The offensive lineman got there, and it's 2nd and 23. Kind of feels like an all-go situation, but I don't like this all-go situation. It's never open, is it? Nope, I'm going to get sacked. I didn't have a chance. The routes were barely developed. The routes barely got middle of the field there. That's kind of wild how fast they got to the backfield. And we're going to have to go all-go again because this time Flory is getting pressed, which he could win, and I think he did. I got that ball off. Is it deep enough? It is! Flory has got it in stride. It's going to be a touchdown for Kent State. Thank God Tommy Oltowski delivered a good ball there. I thought for sure that was going to get the DB's hand on it, but he just couldn't keep up. They finally scored, so Miami has 7 now. 35 seconds to go in the half. Underneath? It has to be. It's going to be King with the catch, and I'm going to call a timeout here just to kind of regroup. Go with the drive play. It's either been Flory or it's been McCray. Well, Baton's kind of come on late in the season as a reliable target, but for most of the season it's been Flory or McCray. And I know that time is running out here. I'm not going to call another timeout just yet, although I probably should. Snap it. Step up in the pocket and get hit as he throw. 4th and 1, 12 seconds to go. We probably should punt this in case we don't get it and then they have an easy field goal opportunity to go 21-10. So punting it and making them have to go all the field for the half is the smart option. So we get the ball. Beautiful. They didn't score. I feel like we might have been able to get that 4th down and 1, but I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk it, especially with as good of a game as, well, I can't say we've been playing the greatest game, but we're playing a good enough game to win, basically. Our defense has been killing it. And we've gotten those 3 touchdowns to give us a comfortable lead, and the screen doesn't work that time because Gavin Garcia got stuck, because that's how screens work in football games, apparently. They don't ever actually work, annoyingly. Floria, luckily, he heard me there, but I don't think it's going to matter because I got to throw that football away, and I couldn't. I got sacked. Wow, brutal start to the 3rd quarter. Miami's defense is really stepping up here. I'm not a fan. Muhammad's going to get there, but he called I didn't see him call the fair catch there. Come on, defense, keep us in this, and they do. Thank you. I think we just got to start running the football more. Although running the football really hasn't worked either. It's been okay, but it hasn't been, like, dominant. Garcia breaks off a couple of tackles, and he only gets 3. He did all that work just to get 3 yards. Send McCray D. McCray's going to win one of these, and when he does, it's going to be beautiful. But he didn't win that one, and I got sacked. I was only looking at him, if we're being totally honest. I was only looking at McCray down the field to see if he won. There could have been somebody else open. I wasn't even looking. And I'm not going to get that ball off. It would have been a 1st down anyway. Man, it feels like Miami University has turned their defense up to 11 since we scored that last touchdown. Oh, he juked out of the way, but good tackle there. Okay, perfect. We got to get this going. It's only a matter of time before Miami's offense starts to score consistently. And then we're going to be in trouble if that happens. So if we can get out of this. Oh, Gavin Garcia ran through that defensive lineman, and he got the 1st down. Gavin Garcia, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the run I'm looking for. I thought we were going to be shut down for a gain of nothing on that. But he was able to deliver. Let's go, Gavin. And now he's got another good run. Did he reach for it? 2nd and inches. Okay. But Gavin Garcia delivering a beautiful couple of runs right there. Exactly what we need in this situation. I honestly should probably turn on shoe clock at this point. I know we're still in the 3rd quarter. You know what? If we score another touchdown on this drive, I'll turn it on. McCray's running a nice route. Junker and Baton are underneath. And I might have to scramble. I can't. I get sacked. Ugh. I got to go underneath. It's picked off. Oh, it's not. Okay. Was Junker going to get open there? I don't know. 3rd and 15 after the sack. At least we're in field goal range. I'm going to go screen here. You never know what could happen. Maybe something breaks open. Decent blocks. And Kai Thomas just doesn't have that speed, but I don't think Gavin Garcia would have got there anyway. We really need to make this field goal, so let's line it up. I think that's good. Maybe right there. That should be a good make, and it is. Had a lot of distance to it. So it's 24-7. I'm definitely turning on shoe clock next time we get the ball. And we do. Okay, let's turn on shoe clock, and let's just get out of here, man. We've got a decent game now. We've got a decent lead. Let's just escape with the victory. Kai Thomas is going nowhere. Gain of 1. We chew up a lot of that final minute. 2nd and 9, the handoff to Garcia. Garcia's got decent blocks, but I ran right into a guy because that's what I do. Suck. And that should take us to... I'm not going to snap this until the 4th quarter, so... We've got 1 quarter to hold on to our 24-7 lead. Can we do it? Probably. Will they come back? Probably. The defense has done a good job. I can't complain. Defense has done really, really well. Kentucky is undefeated, by the way. Where are the Buckeyes at? I think they're like 6 or something. Kind of gross. Or maybe 8? I don't even know. All right, 3rd and 6. This is either going to go to Junker or Garcia. Garcia. He's open. He drops it, Gavin. That's a tough ball. I know it wasn't the greatest ball, but I was really hoping you could grab that. That would have been much needed. And I'm really hoping for, like, roughing the punter call or something. All right, defense. That's what I'm worried about. Miami scores pretty easily. That's what I was worried about. It's a 10-point lead for Kent State. The handoff to Kai Thomas. We've already got shoe clock going. We just need to hold on. Come on, man. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for an upset win on the road against a good Miami of Ohio team. Juke move, gets a couple extra yards. Good job, Gavin. Great run. Shoe clock takes us down even more. The crowd is starting to get a little rowdy here. Kai Thomas, he's just so slow, man. He just doesn't feel fast at all. I know he bumped off the lineman there, but he just doesn't feel fast. But this is really the only way we can eat into this time. You got to block. Okay, Kai Thomas has got room. Kai Thomas down the field. Good block, but that guy came out of nowhere. No, I thought I had a touchdown with Kai Thomas. That was a great block, though, by the wide receiver. Oh, I thought I had a touchdown with Kai. Hand off to Gavin. He goes up the middle. Gavin Garcia, decent carry. Another injury for Miami of Ohio. We'll hand the football off again. This will take us to the 2-minute warning unless there's another injury. And then they're going to have to start using their timeouts. I got nothing on that one. Shut down instantly. And the 2-minute warning. Oh, I can't call a jet touch pass in this situation. I feel like that's criminal. So we go all go. And we hope that Floria won. I think he did. Floria, touchdown. Kent State's going to win on the road. We're going to go to Miami of Ohio and beat the Redhawks. Big upset victory to get our 4th win of the season. Now, Miami does score, but there's 31-21 with a minute to go. We'd have to have an epic collapse in the final minute of this game to lose this one. Great blocking down the field. Garcia, good carry, and Miami will start to use their timeouts. Now I can go for a jet touch pass. I feel more confident in that. And Baton's the one running it. Okay. We'll see what he's got. Maybe it's better than the one McCray runs. And good blocking. Baton's got the edge. Isaiah Baton down the field. Okay. I got pushed out of bounds, but there's a timeout called. Actually, there wasn't a timeout called. They still have 2. I don't know what that was. The snap to Garcia. Gavin Garcia thought I was going to carry there for a second. Second to last timeout called by Miami. And this will be their last one. 44 seconds to go. Hand off to Garcia. Shut down immediately. But that doesn't matter because that gets their final timeout. And we can go QB kneel and end this ball game. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually not going to just end it for me. They're going to ask me to kick it. But I think the play clock or the game clock is a half a second faster than the play clock. So I'm going to risk it. It's either going to be a penalty with like a second left, or it's going to be the end of the game. We are going to go into Miami of Ohio and beat a 6-win team. That is crazy. That is a much-needed game. The defense played out of their minds. We could have easily been out of this game very quickly in the first half, the way that I was playing. But the defense held me strong, and we are going to get a massive victory. Massive victory. 21 points the defense held the Redhawks to. And the offense played good enough. They didn't play great. They played good enough to get the win. Tommy Oltowski, 288 and 4 touchdowns. That final ball to Floria was crazy in the back of the end zone. The game winner, or the game clincher, not really the game winner. And there it is right there. Crazy. He had 2 big touchdowns because he also was the one who took the big vertical to the end zone. Whew. Massive, massive victory. I don't know if we had any recruits on visit for this game. I don't think we did. But that doesn't mean nobody's going to recruit or nobody's going to commit after the game just because we didn't have anybody on visit. But a big victory. Doesn't get us any upgrade points in terms of leveling up. But a massive, massive victory. We're now 4-6 on the season. We go to week 13. We play Ohio at some point. I don't know when we do. Or maybe we already played Ohio. Hey, we get Kasim Hakeem, the 3-star right guard. That's big. He was one of our big targets. We get Kasim Hakeem. He commits to the team. That rhymed. Brooks Wolfert is now in first for us. Coach Percease has gone up to a C+. That's nice. And championship contender's gone up. Okay. No, Balkasoon committed. No, Balkasoon. He was on visit this week. Chris Whitted also committed to somewhere else. Balkasoon, no. I just needed one more week. If we just had one more week, we could have got him. He was on visit for this week. Floria gets MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Good for him. Oh, that's so upsetting, man. We play Akron in some sort of spoked wheel game. I don't know what the heck that is. I can't believe that Balkasoon committed. It's brutal. Brutal. But Hakeem moves up. Good for him. He adds another recruit. But we were week 13. It's week 13 now. Why couldn't you have just waited? We were, look at the top of the bar. We were so close. If he would have came into the visit, we would have gotten him. I kind of want to keep him on my board just because of that. I can't schedule a visit for Johnny Lawrence. I could have sworn that I could last week. I can't schedule a visit for him. I can soft sell him on something, though. We already are soft selling him on the clutch. And that's probably the only thing that we can. I don't think we're going to get Johnny Lawrence. There's nothing else I can do, really. We're getting some of these defensive players, which is nice. I know they're only 1-stars, but that's really all we can afford. Oh, I can't believe Balkasoon. I'm going to keep him on my board, man. Where is Louisville? Let's go to Louisville and take a look. Does he have... So, right now, Louisville... What is there... Does he have a deal breaker or anything? What's his situation? He's a fan favorite. I don't think he has... I don't think we can see any deal breakers or anything. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. Okay. Well, we gotta go hopefully try and get some extra recruits here. A bunch of them are 1-stars. The only 2-stars are fullbacks. Although we could put this corner, 2-star corner on the board. There's a 2-star defensive end on the board. He's completely open. Very interesting. Couple extra 1-stars. We've already got Wolfert. We're in the lead for Wolfert. We need to actually go a little bit more for him, because he could be pretty solid. There's a 3-star left tackle, Curtis York. I don't remember you. Well, we're going to put you on the board for sure. There's a kicker. We still got a lot of room. There's a couple of 3-star defensive backs, a couple of corners that are open still. Maybe we can get in the play. Maybe we can get in on them a little bit. Probably not. But you never know. Might as well add some extra people to the board. Man, I can't believe Balkasoon didn't come here. That's actually crazy. Some of these guys are not getting recruited very heavily at all. Like, we can make some big moves for some of these later game players. We have 180 hours. We can make some moves. If we just go straight and, like, offer scholarships to everybody, we might be able to make some big impact. Let's just go down the board, offer some scholarships to some people, get on their radar, and then we can scout some people a little bit later. But let's just get on the radar of some people. And I also, before I forget, I need to put more points on that tackle. Or at least we need to try to do something, because I do not want him to get snatched up by somebody else. I scouted this Curtis York guy. Why did I lose? Why did I take him off my bar? I mean, he's not the greatest player in the world, but I don't remember why. He's basically committed. If I put any hours on him, he's going to commit. I'll put 5 hours on him. I feel like he's going to commit to us. We'll see what happens. You know what? I'm going to put 10 hours on him, or 15 hours on him. I don't know why I didn't. He's a 3-star left tackle. Why did I not commit to him? I don't really remember. But let's keep putting some big-time scholarships out there to these defensive guys. And then where's that tackle? Here he is, Wolfert. What can I do? I can't offer a visit for him, which is kind of brutal because that's what we need to do. He is a bust, though. Interesting. So his dev trait's not going to be great. I'll take off DM the player, and that allows me to soft sell him something. So if we can find the one that does all 3 of those check marks. Where's that one at? There it is. The clutch. Pro potential. We'll do that one. He's all interested in that. Hopefully that boosts him up a little bit more. We still got 55 hours to work with. I've offered scholarships to everybody, but I'm not going in on it. So now we need to decide who we want to go after. So let's scout this little corner a little bit, see if we want to go after him, or if the defensive coordinator and head coach want to go after him. Yeah, I mean, they probably do. They probably do. What about Manny Roos? 85 acceleration, 86 speed. We only have 15 hours. We'll go after him. And we will put 5 hours on probably this one of these defensive ends. Maybe this guy, Brett Maher. Or Mayer. No, it's probably Maher. Okay, actually, no, he's getting pretty committed. Or he's getting pretty recruited already. We'll go for this guy, Hayden McDonough. We'll put the 5 hours on him. Okay, perfect. So we've used all of our hours up. We got one more commit in Kasim Hakeem. We didn't get Dion Balkasoon. I don't know what's going to happen with Johnny Lawrence. I can't schedule a visit for him for some reason. So, but we got a big game against Akron here. Coming off of our 4th win of the season. It's for some sort of wheel, it looks like. I guess we'll find out. We need to win this game. We absolutely do. So let's go do that. All right, we start with the offensive possession here against a good Akron team. We need to get the job done. I mean, they're not great. They're the same wins as us. We need to get the job done here. We need to win this game, and we need to win it convincingly. Krishan McCray off his back foot. Tommy Olatowski. I hate myself. That is a touchdown if I didn't throw off my back foot. But I didn't know he was going to win immediately, so I backed up, and then when I noticed that he did win, I was scrambling back, and I panicked and threw it, and it was off his back foot. If he could step into that throw, man, that was a touchdown. That is so annoying that I missed that. And that's going to be a sack. Unfortunately, it's 4th and 6, and that is what had the promise to be a very impressive opening drive that could open with 7 points. We're going to get blocked here, aren't we? Yeah, that's not a good start to the game against Akron, I will say. I missed a wide open Krishan McCray, and then we get our punt blocked. Luckily, they didn't like return it or anything, but not a good start. They're going to open with 7 points. Yep, they do. Okay, let's readjust. That was a pretty rough start to the game on multiple different occasions. But we've been down in games before, and we've come back, and we've looked pretty good. Why did I Superman dive? What in the world? That was supposed to just be a little slide. Tommy, you're taking your life into your own hands, big dog. There's no need for that. Garcia gets the first down. Let's run some hurry up. Get some no-huddle action going on here. And then get a vertical route, because that always works. Underneath. It's Junker. Junker dropped it. Junker. It was a tough throw. Or tough catch. Easy throw. Tough catch. Floria's open. Please, Floria. I need you to win immediately. Or I need my boy to win. Krishan McCray. Akron's defense is a lot tougher in the secondary than Miami's was. And I don't got anywhere to go. I got that away somehow, but it's too inaccurate to get that catch. Okay, 0 for 4 start for Tommy Olatowski. Man, what could have been if I would have just hit the McCray touchdown. Man, it could have been a good start. This game would be totally different. Who knows if Akron would even have 7 points. Okay, they probably would. They score 14, or they add another touchdown, making it 14-0. We got to get in this game before it's a blowout. We got to get in this game before it's a blowout. We got to be careful here. Olatowski, can I hit that? That's a risky throw. Caught by Floria. I thought it was going to be dropped for sure. Good job. Big catch. Moves the ball down the field. Kai Thomas gets the handoff, and he runs up the field for a big gain of 7. Or 8, I mean. The slants is not a good option here, is it? I got to scramble. Got to scramble with Olatowski, and he's going to be able to get himself to the 35. This is a better drive. I like this. This is a much better drive. Hand off to Gavin Garcia. Gavin. Decent carry. Second and 4 from the 29. Running slants on this one. I got to roll. I got to roll. I got to take off. I mean, McCray was never open there. Never open. If I would have thrown that easy pick. Easy pick. Take the yards, the guaranteed yards with Olatowski. The handoff with Garcia. Garcia falls forward for 3. I see that the jet sweep and the jet touchbacks and stuff is like an OP play in this game. It never really works for me. Maybe I just don't have the athletes to run it. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to find out there with a big sack by the Akron defense. And we need to score touchdowns. We can't kick field goals and beat this Akron team. So whatever we do, we need to score touchdowns. And I take another sack there. I was trying to find some space to create more time. It was never there. So I guess we do have to take our 3 points. It's going to go through, but we need touchdowns. And we need a defense to play good, but Akron might just be a different animal. We starting at the 3? Great. Starting at the 3-yard line for this drive. And Garcia barely gets out of his own end zone, gets popped at the 2. There was basically no one blocking. Everybody just said, yeah, I don't really want to block on that one. So I'm going to send McCray. He's our only hope. Do not take a sack here. Thank God. I could not, under any circumstances, take that sack. So I threw that just to anybody, really. I don't know who's open. Nobody was, I don't think. And it's another sack. At least it wasn't a safety. All right, Akron is a tough team to play. That's good to know. And they're going to score again because they got great starting field position. And no, they must have turned the ball over instantly because we got the ball back. Let's go, defense. If only the offense could keep up as good as you have been. We'd be a lot better team if we could actually be consistent on offense. Because I feel like our defense is good enough to play competitively in the MAC. It's just the defense is kind of lackluster or the offense is kind of lackluster sometimes. Gavin Garcia gets the pass out of the backfield, takes it up the field. Good job, Gavin. Take that. We need a breakthrough. Okay, Gavin Garcia again. This time a handoff. Is read option the right move? Probably not. 2nd and 6. I think Junker's wide open, actually. Hayden Junker down the field. He's so slow. Hayden Junker is so slow. It's crazy. Does slot fade feel stupid here? Probably, but Baton's running it. So we're going to see what happens. Baton. End zone. Not intercepted. Incomplete. I don't know why that ball was so inaccurate. I was sending it to the sideline. It was supposed to be, at least. That's where I tried to direct it, but it did not go there. It went in the middle of the field. This has got to be Garcia again. This is the same play we ran a couple plays earlier. It worked on that one. Snap. Can I fire that into McCray? It's a big ball. It's a touchdown, Kent State. We are in this game. Krishan McCray, touchdown. Good ball from Tommy Olatowski. And the defense does not do its job. A touchdown for Akron, and it's just the same difference again. Oh, defense. I was praising you. Up the field, up the field, up the field. Beautiful. User, playmaker. And Baton takes a huge gain. Good job, Baton. And now what do we do? I don't know. Underneath. It's Floria. Good blocking down the field. Gavin Garcia did his job down the field. Good job. And we go with verticals because they're pressing. And we look for Krishan McCray to win. I don't think he did, so I got to get that ball off. It's going to be deflected off of the helmet of somebody, I think. I don't think McCray won on that matchup, unfortunately. He rarely ever does. And the one time he did, I was off my back foot and didn't throw the football hard enough. From the 11, it's 1st and 10 after the first down completion. Baton again. Isaiah Baton. Tough catch. I tried the secure catch thinking it would work. It almost did. Ooh, now we got some backups at wide receiver in. Not ideal because I'm going to take a sack. Olatowski somehow didn't take a sack there. I'm kind of shocked he didn't. That's a risky throw, intercepted. I don't know what I was thinking that was going to happen. I thought maybe that corner would, like, not be there, but he was. So, it was bad. And they get a field goal at the half. Yeah. It's going to have to be a miracle to beat Akron here. An absolute miracle. We're going to have to establish more of that quick strike offense. Floria got it, but not a touchdown this time. Okay, but a good ball. Good enough ball. Our defense really needs to step up. But to be fair, we haven't really given them anything to work with here because we've been not scoring points on offense. Does the dragon stick work? It might be too congested on that right side of the field for it to work efficiently. And it's probably a hold, but we'll go for it just in case. It is a touchdown unless it's, yeah, it's a hold. Man! Of course I get a good ball to McCray and it's a hold. David Dulong, the center. The center getting called for a holding. That's unacceptable. Usually it's the guards and the tackles. Can't have the center holding. Oh, that's Junker. That's a deflected pass. Was that ball not good enough? That ball felt good enough to be a touchdown. Obviously not, but it felt good enough. 3rd and 13. No! Why did I have to get hit? That was going to be a good ball. But of course, the moment I decide to throw, there's a man right in my face. Another field goal is going to be good, but oh, it should have been a touchdown. I think they scored. Did they? 31-13. Oh, it's just out of reach. I think it just might be out of reach. I said a miracle could get this, but I don't know if we have a miracle in us. And that's going to be deflected. How is the DB playing with that? That ball should be not close. Ugh. The DBs in this game are crazy. They stay with everything. And I got hit on the throw. Just give me a little bit of time. I just asking for a little bit of time. Come on. Oh, I just need to have a little bit of time and a little bit of separation with my receivers, man. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for the world. Krishan McCray, he got it. He delivered me what I was asking. Touchdown. Oh, it's not over. Defense, play good. Defense, play good. I think they scored. What happened? Show me what happened. 34-20. They got a field goal out of it. Oh, why do they keep on scoring? Just go away. Stop it. Stop scoring, Akron. You're not that good of a football team. I hate myself. Give me time, offensive line. Both Floria and whoever, I think Baton was running the slot fade. They both were open, but I chose Floria because he was more open. And of course, it doesn't work because it's freaking no time. Stay on your feet, McCray. Oh my God, Krishan McCray. He's down the field, down the sideline. 20, 10, touchdown. What just happened? Krishan McCray. How did he score? Honestly, how did he score? I need to know. I need to know how Krishan McCray scored here. He was congested in the middle. I go aggressive catch. He catches it, and the DB gets turned around. The DB gets turned around. So he like bumps off of him, and then that DB number 9 goes to his legs. He slips out of it because there's 3 Akron players all like tangled together, and somehow McCray stays on his feet and gets out of that, and nobody's gonna catch him. I am stunned that that play went my way. That never goes my way, ever. But Krishan McCray has delivered. Wow. That ball was lucky. That's all I can really say about that. That is about as lucky as you're going to get. That is about as lucky as you are going to get. Woo! Okay, we are still in this. We need the defense to give us some good stuff. And I think they did. 34-27. All right, offense. We're starting to cook a little bit here. Keep it up. I'm going to make that DB, that safety, decide. Although I'm not going to have time. I think he chose Floria, but I don't have the time. I had to scramble out of there. Good job by freaking Olatowski. He did a good job there. I can't wait for Junker to make that play. I just got to send it deep. That wheel route's going to take too long, especially with Junker running it. Although I was wrong. Junker's wide open. Hayden Junker drops the football. I hate you, Hayden Junker. You suck. Oh, my God. He was wide open. I understand it wasn't the greatest ball from Olatowski, but you got to catch that, big dog. The backup tight end catches that. I can't believe he dropped it. It was going to work, too. It was absolutely going to work. He dropped the football. Baton holds on for the catch. Let's go for a run play here. They are pressing again, but I think that safety is going to help. Gavin Garcia. Decent carry, Gavin. Run some hurry up. And run Ohio Sale. I don't like this, though. Up the field, Garcia! Very risky ball, very risky. Woo, should not have thrown that. Didn't come back to bite me, but it could have. Out of the backfield is Garcia. Make a man miss, Gavin. Fight for it. 4th and 2. What do? We got to go for this, and they're going to tell me to. I was going to go for it anyway, to be honest with you. What do we do, though? Do we try to scramble for it? I'm going to tell Kai Thomas to stay and block. Tommy Olatowski did it. He's broke off the arm tackle. Tommy Olatowski. I thought I was going to get stopped. I really did. I thought I was lost right there, but he broke that arm tackle and got the first down. What a big run. And then Garcia gets a couple of yards on that. I don't like any of these routes, really. Just take off and run. If I can get the first down, I might as well try. Olatowski delivers again. One-on-one with McCray, I might try it. There's only a single high safety. Underneath, it's Brown. Brown doesn't get a lot of usage, but he does. Usually that's when he gets his touches, is when he's up in the middle like that. And let's go Ohio Sale, because a little bit more space now on that right side of the field with Ohio Sale. King one, corner, end zone. Back of the end zone, not really the corner. Too low of a ball. And that's unfortunately kind of a waste of a down. Maybe I should have thrown it harder. I don't know. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Garcia gets it. First down. But we can't settle for a field goal, obviously, so we got to go for a touchdown. I don't really know who the option is here. Is the option to scramble? I guess it was. I didn't really know what the play was there. 2nd and 6, handoff to Garcia. Could get an opening. Oh, he's not going to get the first down, but he's going to get to the 10. 3rd and 2. I'm going to give him one more shot. Come on, Gavin. Get that first down. Gavin Garcia will not get the first down. It's 4th and 3. That defensive lineman felt way too hard. Or he felt like he got there way too quickly. That's kind of crazy, actually, how fast he got to the back. 4th and 3. This is pretty much the game on the line here. Catch it. It's Brown. First down. Woo-hoo-hoo! I am sweaty. This is crazy, the type of game we're getting here against Akron. Kai Thomas gets the handoff. Kai Thomas to the 1. I thought maybe he'd fall forward. He doesn't. I'll try it one more time with him. See if he can power this in. Kai Thomas into the end zone. Somehow, some way. What happened? It's 34-34. Somehow, some way. And we are at the freaking 1-yard line. If I lose on a freaking safety. Get out of the end zone, Gavin. I don't care how many yards you get, as long as you don't get sacked or touched in the end zone. Somehow, some way, we've tied this up. I can't believe, honestly, that we've gotten to this situation, but we have. And I think they're wanting us to play for... Oh, that was our final timeout. Oops, I didn't really play for that. I think they want us to play for overtime, and now that I've used my final timeout, I think that's the smartest option. So we will, in fact, play for overtime here. Unless something crazy happens. That was a dumb throw. Woo, baby. Don't do that again, Juice. That was crazy. We got to play for overtime here. I'm being stupid. I'm being way too greedy. Got to play for overtime. Unless they press. Unless they press, but they're not really pressing. Does McCray win this? If McCray wins this, it's meant to be. It's not meant to be. He picked it off. I'm going to lose. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm going to lose the game. Ah! How did I get this way? Why am I stupid? Why am I the dumbest person to ever live? I can't believe I lost it. 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 Stupid, 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 stupid. I got way too aggressive there. I don't know why I thought for a second we could make something happen. I should have just played for overtime. I was saying it. I was saying I should play for overtime. I was literally saying it, and I did not do what I was saying I was going to do. Why did I not play for overtime? All I had to do was run one more play and get to overtime, and maybe we could have won. Now, maybe we would have lost even in overtime, but... How did I lose that? I can't believe it. We're no longer bowl eligible because now the most wins we can have is 5. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. That is the most juice thing I could have ever done. I hate myself. I literally want to stab myself with a fork. Oh my God, I cannot believe I actually did that. We're now in second for Curtis York. We got locked out on Mar, Hurtado, and Johnny Lawrence committed to Army. Oh, why am I just the dumbest boy in all the land? I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that, bro. Is that actually real? Did I actually do that? Or am I living in some sort of like fairy tale world? Oh my God, is this a dream? I can't believe I can't even schedule Wolford a visit, man. I can't soft sell him on anything. I don't, Why did I do the things that I do? Are we in play for any of these guys? No, not really. We're gonna have to put hours in on them if we want to get in play. Let's see. Maybe we go for some of these guys up here. He's a bust. Travis Itersagan? Itersagan, I think is his name. He's 88 speed. He's not that bad of a player. He's just not going to have that good of a dev trait. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe I did. You know what? I'm honestly not as shocked as I probably should be. That is the most juice thing I could have ever done. I can't, man. I can't. Why did I do that? I was telling myself to play for freaking overtime. Why didn't I listen to myself? It wasn't like somebody else was telling me to do that. I was telling me to do it. Oh my God, man. I am the worst. Why? All right, well, we got to go and try and get our 5th win of the season here against Buffalo. What is our... Do we have a win mark that we have to reach? Win 4 games. We did that. We won 4 games. Perfect. So Senor Juice is guaranteed to stay around for another season here at Kent State. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know how I can even mentally recover after that loss. But we got to try because we got to beat Buffalo, who's not having a good season all there. 2-win team. Let's go and just win. Okay, here we go. It is a snow game here in Buffalo, New York, as we take on the Buffalo Bulls. What can we do? Kai Thomas starting the game hot with a big-time run, breaking a tackle as well. Nice carry by an unlikely source in Kai Thomas. I can't see my own receivers in this snow. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? There's a nice pass. McCray, you needed to beat that man, really. To be honest with you, you needed to win that route or win that juke move. It's kind of embarrassing that you didn't. I kind of hate you now. I'm just kidding. I love you. Up the field. Kai. He gets it. Unnatural, but it worked. I think McCray won. No, you gotta be kidding me! Intercepted by the Buffalo corner. Was that ball really that underthrown? It doesn't feel like it was, but it's picked off. I don't think that ball was that underthrown. I gotta look at it again. Was that ball so severely underthrown that it was picked off like that? I mean, not really. That ball's in a decent spot. I don't think there's much more I could have done. I feel like that ball's not underthrown. It seems like it's going to be on the normal path to get to McCray. The DB just underhooked it. I mean, that... All right, whatever. We move on. Buffalo scores a touchdown. What's new? And the Kent State offense has to go back on the field after the interception. I don't think anybody's open. That's not a good ball at all. I'll admit that one. That was not a good ball. That felt like it came out at a quarter speed. It felt like there was no strength on that at all. I don't know if Tommy Latowski's getting a little hurt and his throw power's gone down or something, but it felt like there was no power on that one. That one's going to be not a great ball either. He had to turn around. Is Tommy hurt? What's going on with his throw power? Is his throw power weakened? No, he's only going up. Where's his actual throw power at? It's only 89. It feels like he's throwing just ducks. He's not throwing with power at all. Maybe I'm not putting enough power on the ball. I don't know. It just feels like... It feels different from the last game. It feels like he's not even throwing at all. That's a crazy catch by Isaiah Baton. What a big catch. We'll have to try to counteract Tommy's ability to not throw the football. Scramble. Can I get in there? Tommy! Should not have done that. Should have slid. That would have been a little smarter for Tommy. But we're at the 1 yard line. We need to put this in the end zone as a direct snap. I'm never ready for those. But Gavin gets in. Is there a way that I should be able to tell if it's a direct snap or not? I just don't know. Buffalo scores again because, of course, a 2-win team is going to score on us a bunch of times. Is that open? I can't tell. It's hard to tell with the snow on the ground in our white jerseys. I can't tell who's open. It's just a bunch of blobs out there running routes. I can't see what's going on, really. Maybe that's just my eyes. I am old and have bad eyes in the first place. Floria, big first down. That's the end of the first quarter. Down by a touchdown. We need to get this ball moving. We need to get this ball moving and a shaking. CJ Agbana. He's playing better than me, that's for sure. He is playing better than me. But they probably haven't asked him to do too much. Let's run a little screen here. Run a little bit of a screen. And it's gonna work. Not at all. Loss of 2. Oh, fun, fantastic. I love it. Olatowski sacked. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it here. I want better team. That ball is going to be deflected, incomplete, and we are going to have to send this ball back to the Buffalo offense. Why did I lose that game, bro? I keep telling myself that we still would have lost it in overtime so that I can kind of keep my sanity, because if I don't say that to myself, then I'm going to go crazy that I lost that game in the dumbest way possible. If I don't keep saying that we were going to lose that anyway and there was no chance we were going to win, then I'm going to go crazy. So Akron was always destined to win that game. They were going to beat us in overtime no matter what. So that's saving my sanity because of how stupid I am for making that bad decision and throwing the football there and then getting hit and still throwing the football and it getting lobbed right to the linebacker. Only the type of gameplay you get when you come to the World of Juice channel. You don't get that type of gameplay everywhere else. You may get bad gameplay from other YouTubers, like Bangal's not the greatest at the game, Daddy Dimmu is not the greatest at the game, KOT4Q is not the greatest at the game. All these other guys, Mr. Hurricane, he's not the greatest at the game, but you get these guys they're not that great, but they're better than I am. And that's a crazy catch by Krishan McRae, by the way. But there's only so much bad that they can do. I can go to that next level. I make bad decisions on top of their bad decisions. So if you think your favorite content creator is bad at the game, have them go watch me. And then you'll see what true suckage really is. Oh, God, I am bad at this game, man. I'm bad at every game, to be fair, but this game feels amplified. College Football 25 feels amplified. I am just garbage at this game. Even on All-American, I'm bad at the game, which is crazy. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure like All-American is on the same level as All-Madden. And then Heisman is like the next level above that. So maybe I'm not as bad as I think I am, but I'm bad. I'm really bad. Trust me. You've seen the gameplay. You know how bad I am. Maybe I can sneak out a win, though. I mean, that was a crazy catch that McRae made for the touchdown. He broke off 2 tackles to get that catch, or to get that touchdown. Kind of wild. Maybe I play better when I'm not really focusing, because I was talking about how bad I was in the game, and I just chucked that up to McRae and got the touchdown. So maybe I'm better when I'm not really focusing on what I'm doing. Olatowski somehow got the first down, but I couldn't slide. I was in an animation already. There was nothing I could do. I got sandwiched there. I was getting pancaked in the front and the back. I couldn't slide. Nothing I could do there. Not even really Tommy's fault. Luckily, the defense did a good job. We either turned the ball over or they had a really quick drive. Not sure which one. Junker, not going anywhere. It's a gain of 1. Great. What a magnificent first play. I hate the snow, man. I can't see anything. I feel like I can't see my receivers at all. Got to step up. Got to slide that time. Injury for Kent State. It's Cameron Golden. That's not good. I don't know who that is. But it's not good. Who is that? Is that an offensive lineman? It might be. It's not a skill position guy. Got to throw that away. Got to throw that away. Do verticals work here? Verticals are not as overpowered as they are in Madden. I really wish they were. Because I love me some verticals in Madden, but they are not that good in this game. McCray gets a decent carry. I honestly thought he was going to get more separation. It's the right tackle. Okay, you know what? You're getting an elbow sweatband and you're coming back in. You rub some dirt on it, big boy. Get into this final game of the season. What do you got to lose? You're not playing in a bowl game, so what does it matter to you? That's a dumb throw, but it works. Krishan McCray. I'm just getting crazy. We're getting wild and crazy in this one. We're throwing some crazy passes, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what works and what doesn't work. Isaiah Baton holds on. Big bomb from Tommy Olatowski. And we are down the field. I'm actually going to send Floria deep because he's good at that. Double team in there. Throw me a block. Good job. Olatowski into the end zone. Denied at the 1. And, of course, our right tackle, Cameron Golden's hurt again. I mean, just go off the field and go home. Take a shower. If you don't want to stay on the field, if you can't stay healthy for the final game of the season, then I don't want you on the field at all. I'm going to take your jersey. We do score, but I think they scored too. No, they only got a field goal. Okay, so we'll go into the half. 21-17. Finally, we are leading a game, which feels like we haven't led a game all year. Oh, but we're doing good enough to win. We just need to keep doing this in the second half. All right, back on the field for the second half. Still 21-17. Buffalo couldn't do anything with their first possession. All right, boys, let's get the job done. One game left to go in the season. One game for all the marbles. We're not going bowling this year. But if we could have 5 wins, that's more than what the coach wanted us for when he hired us. Our coach goal was 4 wins. We got that. Now we just need to get one better so we can show, hey, we're improving. And we need to come and get some of these recruits too. If we can get some of these offensive recruits to commit, man, I'll feel so much better. Right now we barely have anybody committed in the class. But we got a lot of guys that are on the fence, teetering, trying to get to us. Plus we got the transfer portal that we can use. I don't know if anybody's going to want to transfer to Kent State. But we'll see. Where do I go with this football? Nowhere. That's where. It was almost picked off. I don't know why he attempted to do that. He was out of bounds the whole time. 2nd and 10. Who do we go for here, man? I cannot see. Is it just me? I cannot see anything on this snow field. I feel like it's just me. I don't know if you guys are having the same issue, but maybe it's just my eyes. I don't know. I can't see the routes that well. I can't see the players because we're in like white jerseys. I don't know. It just feels like I can't see anything in this game or in this snow area. McCray holds on for a crazy slot fade. Just think if we get somebody with like actual speed. I know McCray's decently fast, but he's not like a burner or anything. Or that might have been Baton actually, who's even slower, I'm pretty sure. Just wait till we get somebody with fast wheels. That's a crazy pass. That's back shoulder. What a touchdown. The corner to the end zone. Beautiful ball from Olatowski. He got the job done. It's 28-17. I'm turning on shoe clock, just like what we did against Miami University. We're turning on shoe clock, and we're wasting away in Margaritaville. Gavin Garcia, juke move. You got to get better juke move, Gavin. I hope Troy Morris has a better juke move. I don't remember what his juke rating was. Okay, let's end this game the only way we know how, and that's turning the football over. Okay. I thought he was going to turn around and pick that off. He just swats it away. 2nd and 10. Got to keep the clock going. I can't throw passes and get incompletions. Got to keep running the football, keep the clock moving. It's the only way the shoe clock works. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. I'm feeling good at Skyline time, but that's not making me feel good. That's going to be a punt. Okay, I rolled to the wrong side. That's my bad. All the routes were going that way. Why would I roll the other way? Your guess is as good as mine. Big tackle. I was hoping he popped that football out, but hopefully the defense can keep us in this game, and they don't. Touchdown Buffalo. Now it's a little bit more scary. Although it's only 23. They must have missed the extra point, or maybe they went for 2 and didn't get it. I don't know. Whatever it is, we need to make sure we take as much time off this clock as physically possible before we give the ball back to the Buffalo Bills. Not Bills, Bulls. Direct snap. Gavin Garcia. It gets me every time. I'm never ready for the direct snap. Never ready for it. The Jets sweep, though. It's McCray that's running it. All right, Krishan, what you got for me? Krishan McCray, not anything. The offensive line did not like him on that play. Luckily, Jubinor, I think he's got like 94 speed or something like that. He's pretty fast. So he's coming in. He can add some difference-making speed, hopefully, on that edge. Maybe that'll give us a chance to create some separation against these MAC teams. Because there's no way these MAC corners are going to be able to compete with all the speed that we're bringing in the recruiting class. And we didn't take near as much time off as I wanted, but our run plays were just not getting us enough yards. So we punt. That's a hit. He hit me. He hit me. He hit me. He hit me. Give me that football back. First down. Fresh set. Thank you very much. I appreciate your incompetence. That's beautiful. That's the best we could ask for. That's best case scenario right there. We get the football back, fresh set of downs, and now we can waste even more time off the clock. Even if we don't get a lot of yards, as long as we can waste time, man. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We need to have a good drive where we can move the football so that we can waste a lot of time. Gavin Garcia, not a lot of yards there. They're going to use their timeouts. Smart. I didn't think they were going to, but I mean, to be fair, they're only down 5. Why wouldn't they? Out of the backfield, it's Kai Thomas. That needs to be a better ball, Tommy. That just needs to be a better ball. They want us to go for this. This is a risky decision, but I'm here for it. This is a very risky decision. I'm pretty sure our guy stepped out of bounds, but Tommy Olatowski's going to get the job done. Tommy Olatowski is going to get the freaking job done. And to think we benched him because he wasn't fast enough. He just delivered maybe the game-winning run right there. Tommy Olatowski. Garcia stays in bounds. That's all of the timeouts remaining for the Buffalo Bulls. And now we can get out of here with a victory, hopefully. As long as nothing bad happens. Garcia gets the first down. Shoe clock should hopefully, and they're going to call us for a QB kneel. Shoe clock should hopefully end this game, and we will win 5 games on the year. Man, we would have been 6 wins if I could have just beat Akron. I hate myself, bro. I hate myself. I want to physically grab a spoon and gouge my eyes out and feed them to myself because I lost that game against Akron. I cannot believe it. It's not that I lost the game. It's that I lost the game in the way that I did. If I would have just lost the game and they would have beaten me like by a touchdown or by 2 touchdowns, I would have been totally fine. Well, I wouldn't have been fine. I'd been angry, but it would have been more acceptable of a loss than the way that I lost the game. Final drive of the game with the tie guaranteed and a chance to go to overtime and win it possibly, and I do the stuff that I do in that drive and lose it and throw the pick and lose it. I just can't believe it. I honestly cannot believe that I lost the game the way that I did. We could have had 6 wins. We could have been bowl eligible. Who knows what would have happened afterwards. At least we end up with 5 wins. We got locked out of a lot of different people. Very interesting. My coach proceeds as a C+. I really hope that Krishan McCray doesn't transfer because I need him. Him and Jubinor are going to be a nice 1-2 punch. We're battling for a couple defensive players. We're locked out of a lot of other defensive players. But we are number 2 on Cam Verrett's board because we went all in on him, or kind of went all in on him. We put 50 points on him. All right, we got to upgrade coach skills. We'll go straight to the recruiting. And I want to do offensive line for sure. And I want to do running backs. All right, so now all the offensive positions take a little bit less time to scout, which is nice. We have 50 hours to work with. Cannot believe Balkasoon committed. Karmazi committed, so he's off the board. Wallow's off the board. He locked us out. Woodside. This guy, Roos, Willis. All these guys are off the board. We are in play for Verrett. Haven't even really scouted him yet. Don't even know if he's any good. 89 speed, really all I need to see. So what we're going to do is put 10 more points on him to get him the full 60 and see if we can go up against Kent State. They're not Kent State. We are Kent State. Kansas State. Hayden McDonough, I'm going to try to go after a little bit more. I'm going to put 25 points on him, and then we are going to try to go after probably Curtis York. But I can't because I don't have enough time. Unless I take away all of this. And then we soft sell him on something. What's he like? We'll do this one. Playing style, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully that works. I can't get him on a visit. And we have no more hours left. Okay, we have to hope that we can get some of these guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but we have to hope that we can get some of them. We simulate the bye week, which could have been conference championship week if we were better. We're one on a couple other guys. We got locked out of a few extra players, but nothing too crazy. My defensive end is going to transfer, it looks like. That's not good. That's not good at all. Conference championship week. Show me some recruits, please. We're second on the board for a lot of guys. Second on the board. Ooh, we get a big level up. That's huge. 10 coaching skill upgrades. We are first for Verrett, which is big. We finally battled for against Kansas State. We're number 1 for Van Roten and Hayden McDonough. Okay. Looking pretty good for those 3 stars. Grayson McCall, NC State's senior quarterback, gets the Heisman. Good for him. He sucks. Okay. Early National Signing Day. What do we got? We got no hours to work with. We don't have that big of a class. McGarity committed. Falk committed. That guy committed. This guy committed. Soliday committed. Ofisa O committed. Or locked us out. All these guys locked us out. Okay, so we are... Alabama seems to have given up on Hayden McDonough. Kansas State is not giving up, but we are in the lead for him. Van Roten we could be getting. Landon Fells we're pretty much going to get. Zach Blankenship looks good. York, we're probably out on York, but I don't want to be because he's a good player. Brooks Wolfert we're pretty much out on. I've given everything to this man, and he just won't commit. The only problem is I could have scheduled him for a visit, but it wouldn't let me. It locked me out of the visits. I don't know how this class is going to end up, but I have no more hours, so there's nothing I can really do. We got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. I guess I could take my points off of some of the guys that we're pretty much not going to get. Okay, so let's see. Our prestige is D+. Let's work on getting some more recruiting bonuses for scouting next season. And we keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. I really hope that McCray does not transfer. That's going to be brutal if he does. Coaching's carousel. What happened here? We don't have any offers. But there are some openings to be a head coach. We don't deserve it, obviously. But we're not going to take it. You can't leave after one season the way that we did. Wait, what'd that say? Who won the championship? Alabama. I hate Alabama, bro. I hate you. They beat the Buckeyes. That sucks. Wolfert ended up committing to Central Michigan because, of course, he did. If I could have just scheduled him a freaking visit, we probably wouldn't have been in that situation. But it wouldn't let me. They really got to fix that, man. They really got to fix that. Landon Fells we're pretty much going to get. Our coach prestige has gone down, and now Krishan McCray wants to transfer. Oh, please don't have Krishan McCray transfer on me. Please don't have him transfer on me. I don't know how my coach prestige went down. I mean, we won 5 games. That's more than our contract was asking for. It was only asking for 5 or for 4. We got 5. Players leaving. Please do not be Krishan McCray. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. We have 2 chances at persuasion. One of them has to be used on Krishan McCray, but I don't even think it's going to work. You cannot. Please do not transfer Krishan. No! Why? Why is my prestige down? Oh, I have to try it on the other defensive guy. It failed. We're going to lose so many good... Well, not so many good players, but we're going to lose these 2 guys. Why, Krishan? Why? We're losing everybody to graduation, including Floria, which hurts because he was one of wide receivers. We're losing Brown. Our wide receiver core is taking a massive hit. We lose Kai Thomas to graduation. We lose Hayden Junker. And Krishan McCray transferred. Why did my coach prestige go down? We get Joshua Devine, the one-star corner, committed. I guess. Cool. Why did my prestige go down? We won more games than we needed to. Oh, Wolfert left. Devine. I'm just going to take Balkasoon off. Doesn't matter anymore. Is there anything else I can do for York? I can schedule him for a visit. Let's just get him in right away. And put him in on playing style. And then put 50 hours on him. No, not send the house. Take that back. I want to hard sell him on something. Let's hard sell him on... There's got to be one for those 3 check marks, right? There it is. There it is. It's game time. We can do that one. And that leaves us with 10 more. We can DM him. All right, we're going all in on Curtis York. The transfer portal is open as well. We don't really need to do too much else. I'll put 10 points on Van Roten. I'll put 10 points on Hayden McDonough. How are we doing on him? We probably should put a little bit more on Cam Verrett. And we need to schedule him for a visit. Let's put him on a week 2 visit, and we'll do... He doesn't really care about anything, does he? I'll do it for the only thing that we have an A+ on, which is playtime. Even though I know he doesn't care about that. We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to find out what he cares about. And we can hard sell him on something. Oh, we can't do that. Can we soft sell him? Yeah, we can soft sell him on something. Prove yourself. We'll see if that works. We'll also add even more points to him. Going all in on Cam Verrett. Hopefully that works. We need to go all in on wide receiver. That's what we need to do. Okay, so transfer portal. Who's interested in coming here? We've got a couple of 2-star guys that are interested. Jeremiah Franklin, Dante Lee Jr., Trey Kibbles. Okay. Another 3-star tight end. I'll put all these guys on the board. I mean, we need them. I'll also put D'Angelo McLeod on there. Doesn't look like there's any quarterbacks, right? No quarterbacks are interested in transferring? I mean, maybe. They're all field generals, though. Emory Williams is transferring out of Miami. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What about receivers? Just strictly receivers. What can we do? Caden Lee. There's a couple of guys we might be able to go after. Offensive line. We need to put some guys on here. Guards. And then centers. Please be a center. There is one. He's not great, but it's one center. Defensive ends. There's nobody interested. Defensive tackles. Outside linebackers. Middle linebackers. Nobody. Corners. No corners. Wow. Okay. No safeties. No DBs at all? One strong safety. Great. What about athletes? There's no athletes in the transfer portal? Kind of wild. All right, we got 35 people on the board. We have 315 hours to work with. We got to decide who we want to go after. So D'Angelo McLeod, we're pretty much already on. He's a JUCO transfer junior. Or not a JUCO. He's a transfer junior. So we want to go after him. Because he's probably better than what we have. He's got 90 speed. So what we need to do is DM him and search his social media. Because we're already pretty comfortable in him. Can we get in the race for Emory Williams? I mean, he doesn't have any speed at all, which is not what I'm looking for, but he's probably a better player. I mean, he did get recruited to go to freaking Miami University, so he's got to be something. What about Caden Lee? Can we get in this battle? 95 acceleration. That's enough. That's all I need to see. I don't need to see anything else. I'm even going to throw the house at him. And now we need to focus on some of these other guys. I need to throw scholarships on everybody, because maybe that could, even throwing the scholarship on them could change their mind and put us in their rankings. So we'll do that. Finn Hogan gets a scholarship as well. All of these offensive linemen get scholarships. The defensive linemen get scholarships. I hate that there was no DBs that wanted to come here. Kind of upsetting. Okay, so we've offered all the transfer portal guys scholarships. Actually, not all of them. There's a couple guys up here I didn't offer. Franklin, Dante Lee Jr., Mason Williams. Okay, so we have 85 hours. I need to scout Dante Lee. 81 catching. 91 speed. It's good enough for me. We're going to throw 25 on him. Franklin, can we get in this battle? I'm going to try to. I'm going to put 15 on him. That's probably not going to be enough to even matter. And then I want to get in on another battle here. Probably for Paris Patterson, because he's not really getting recruited that heavily. So we'll put 10 on him. We'll put 10 on Davion Weatherspoon. And we'll put 5 on the D tackle for right now. That's all the hours we have here. I really hope something good happens. If I could get that 95 speed guy, that would be a game changer. An absolute game changer. We don't have any draft results. I cannot believe Krishan McCray transferred on me. Why, Krishan? Why? Why did you transfer? We are first for a lot of good players. We're second for a couple of players. Did anybody lock us out? We got locked out by Curtis York because he's committed to freaking Minnesota. But we are in the running for a few guys. And Caden Lee, we are number 1 on. That is exactly what I wanted. He is the fast quarterback. We are also number 1 on Emory Williams' board. Okay. That was a good first period of transfer portal stuff. We have 280 hours. Can I go to the transfer portal and find out where Krishan McCray is? Will I be able to see him? Krishan McCray. I just want to see where he went. I don't see him on here. Maybe I have to go to any state and not recommended. Isaiah Bond is right there. That would have been cool to get him. Here he is, Krishan McCray. He committed to... Looks like he's going to go to Notre Dame or Purdue. He hasn't committed anywhere yet. Stop locking me out. It says I'm... Oh, actually, you know what? It says that I have... Can I get him back? Is that possible? Let me take Austin Ambush out. That's a crazy name for a safety, by the way. That is an absolute crazy name for a safety. Can I get in on him? I can't get in on Krishan McCray. I want you back. Jeremiah Smith is transferring? Whoa. And it looks like he's going to go to Florida. But McCray, I want you back. I want you back. Come back home, Krishan. Come back home. Please. I want you. The kids miss you. Is there anybody that I can get that's not interested? Caleb Downs is trying. Man, the Buckeyes are losing everybody. Why can't I get Caleb Downs, though? He's the only 5-star in the portal. There's no 4-stars that want to come here. All the 3-stars we're already getting. All right, you know what? We'll just focus on the guys we have. I just wanted to see if I could somehow sneak my way back into McCray. Back into his board. But he won't let me. He won't let me love him. We're battling for Franklin. We can schedule a visit. This is probably where we need to just use all of our points on visits. So we need to give him playing time. Let's just keep moving on. Give everybody that we can a visit. We can't schedule Dante Lee because, of course, we can't. We can do D'Angelo McLeod. We'll get him on the 3rd week of the bye. And we'll do proximity to home, wherever that's at. There it is. Because he's from Cincinnati. Emory Williams, we can get on a visit. We need to do him immediately. And we can do playing style for him, wherever playing style's at. There it is. All right. And I actually probably should put even more points on him. Can I soft sell him on something? Can't, unless I take away friends and family. Can I hard sell him? I can hard sell him on something beautiful. We're going to do this one because it has the A+ play style. We need that to work for Emory Williams. And Caden Lee, I can't schedule a visit. So what I'm going to have to do is sell him on playing style. We're going to have to hard sell him on playing style. And hope that works. And then we'll also put the DM the player on him. All right, Caden, I hope that works for you. We need to get in on Witherspoon as well, so we need to schedule him for a visit. We'll do week 3 for him, and we'll do proximity to home because he's pretty close. And we'll also do a soft sell with proximity to home involved in it. Can I do another one? I can. Let's go. I'll do time to get to work because that has a couple A- in it. Okay. We're putting a lot of work in on Dion Witherspoon. Hopefully he comes here. This defensive tackle we can get if we just go in on him with a couple of points here and there. 40 points hopefully is good enough. Jameer Lewis, can I get on you? I don't have enough points to offer you a visit, but I can get in the running for you a little bit. Okay, so we spend some more points. We offer some more visits. We need to just add more players to the class. We don't have really that many players in this class in general, so hopefully we can get some of these guys. Oh, we'll see. We will see. Come on, give me some good commits. Nobody's committed just yet. We're still one on Verrett's board, but Kansas State's giving us a big fight. Kansas State is giving us a big fight. Franklin we're number 2 on. We got locked out of Aldridge and Kibbles. That's not that big of a deal. We're 3rd on McLeod. We're 2nd on Caden Lee. Who's jumping in? Georgia Tech made a huge push. Not good. Not good at all. We need to go all in on Caden Lee, and I don't know how we do that. I thought I already did. Okay, so James Robert, I'll put 5 points on just so that we can see if we get him. Same deal with Landon Fells. I thought we were already pretty much guaranteed to get that guy. Roten, McDonough, Verrett, Franklin. We might have to give up on Franklin. Kibbles locked us out. Aldridge locked us out. D'Angelo McLeod. That visit needs to be big. Emory Williams we're looking good on. But Caden Lee, I thought I was going all in on you. I guess I'm not. We need to get you in on a visit immediately. And we need to do playing time for you because it's an A+. Please work. Please work. I need you. You are so fast. You have 95 acceleration. I need to have you on my team. Malachi Carney, we're pretty much going to lose out on you, but I'll try my best. You're going to get playing time added, and you're also going to get a hard sell for playing time. And then you're going to get a DM with a little bit of cash. We're going to get you scheduled on a visit for week 4, and we're going to do playing time for you because I'm assuming everybody wants playing time. I don't know if that's a bad idea to do, but I'm assuming everybody wants playing time. We don't have enough hours. Oh, we only have 5 hours. I don't know why I'm trying to do all that. And we got locked out of Jameer Lewis. That's unfortunate. Who else can I add 5 hours to? Masai Reddick, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, another week. Hopefully we get some more recruits. Come on, guys. Just commit. Just commit. Please. We got locked out of so many people. Why is it so difficult for me to get these guys? We're number 3 on Dante Lee. Emory Williams has dropped down to 3. We got locked out of all these guys because they all committed. And Caden Lee committed to Georgia Tech. Oh, I'm not getting anybody, bro. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm doing everything I need to do, and it's not working. I'm not getting the guys that I want to get. Losing out on Caden Lee is brutal because he was going to be a game changer, man. He was going to be a game changer. Am I going to get any recruits? I'm just going to take Masai Reddick off the board. There's no reason to have him. Same thing with Malachi Carney. I feel like, no, I'll keep him on there. Emory Williams, what can I do? I can't do anything else. I've added everything I can add. We're just not going to get Emory. He just doesn't want to come here. I can't do anything else. Mason Williams we can at least get. Or at least attempt to get. Hayden McDonough we can probably get. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's on our board, so I'll put some hours in on him, I guess. Oh, why are we not getting anybody, man? Am I doing something wrong? I don't really know. I feel like we should be able to get these guys, though. Maybe I can get in on a couple extra guys that are here. I'll try. I got a few extra hours. Oh, this is Masai Reddick. We already took him off the board. Chase Jackson, I don't think I've even looked at you yet, so we'll offer you a scholarship. Jacob Newth will offer a scholarship. And John Ward will get a scholarship and a visit. And we'll do playing time. Same thing for Newth. Offer you a visit. We'll do playing style for you. And then we'll also send the house on you. And then Jackson, I'll search his social media. And I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen. I think this is the end. I think whatever happens here is who's gonna commit. We got Davion Weatherspoon, 3-star right guard. We got Matt Cicciatina. I don't know how to say his name. Good thing he's on the defense. We got Alexander Magan. I don't even know who that is. We lost out on Chase Jackson, John Ward. So I just not get anybody? What happened? Mallory, Mason Williams, McClendon. Verrett chose Kansas State. Emory Williams chose Wake Forest. Jacob Newth chose Wyoming. Man, how did I miss out on those guys? I don't even know. So did other guys commit that we just didn't see? James Robert is available, or is on our team now. Blankenship. We got Landon Fells. We got Van Rotten. We got Hayden McDonough. Cam Verrett's stupid. Dante Lee's stupid. Emory Williams, I hate you. Carney, we knew wasn't going to come here. Paris Patterson's annoying. We got Davion Weatherspoon. We knew that. All right, so we didn't get that many people. We kind of had a rough class here. Our class is ranked in the MAC. It is ranked 102nd in the entire nation, but it's ranked 5th in the MAC because we got 6 3-stars, 5 2-stars, and 2 1-stars. No 4 or 5 stars. Not a great class, to be honest with you. Not even that deep of a class. We got about 15 people, I think. How many people did we get? We signed 13 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We signed 13 people to the roster. It's not a good class. We'll see what happens next year, man. It's a good thing that we're not like trying to build Kent State into something crazy with these recruits. We're just trying to big level up, 2 levels. We're just trying to make our team look, or our offense be as good as possible. We have 50 skill points to upgrade though. All right, Gavin Garcia is still here. He's a senior. He's 85 overall. Quarterback. Where is... Oh, did I not change his position? I might have skipped it. Oh, no. What happens to him then? I think I accidentally skipped change position. I didn't even think about that. Wide receiver. We've got Ollie Fisher. Oh, wait, we can't see Kenny because those are all incoming freshmen. They're not going to be involved in this, obviously. I'm stupid. But I still think I didn't change positions. I skipped that on accident. I'm not used to it being right there, so I skipped it. All right. We move to the off season. We can encourage transfers. We don't really need to. We need to keep people on the team. We need to keep people on the team. So Kenyon Williams is a 67 overall. He's got 79 speed, which was the same as Olatowski, but Olatowski is now up to an 80. Kenyon Williams, it says he's a scrambler. I don't know why it says he's a scrambler. Maybe because he's got 86 acceleration. That's probably why. But his throw power If I can get to it. Why is it all the way back here? His throw power is 91, which is second most on the team besides J.D. Sherrod. His accuracies are all decent. They're not as good as Oltowski, but I think Kenny Williams is going to start. I just want to give him a shot, see how good he is. I would probably start Sherrod if he was any faster. If he had the throw power plus Drew DeShields' speed, I would totally start him, but I'm not going to encourage any transfers. We need to keep as many bodies as possible, and we need to spend these skill points before we go into Season 2. So we need to immediately go for a quarterback. We need to go for offensive line. Definitely wide receiver. Just make sure all this stuff is kind of up to date. I'll put some extra stuff in DBs, or all the other stuff, just to be on the safe side. But recruiting's already looking pretty good. And we can go back into tactician. And I'm going to put some more points on offensive line. And I'm going to put some more points on quarterback as well. So we spend all 50 of that. Hopefully that helps us out. Custom conferences, we're not gonna move conferences with Kent State. We're gonna stay in the MAC. Because why would an offensive coordinator have the power to do that? So we're gonna stay in the MAC. And hopefully next season's a little bit different. Hopefully we win more than 5 games. I still can't believe that Krishan McCray transferred on me, man. Oh, that's tough. That's real tough. All right, we got an open week, then we play the Pandas, then another open week, then another open week. A lot of bye weeks here. Can I add another game? I've reached the max number of games. They want me to have 3 bye weeks? That's kind of crazy. They want us to go to North Carolina and play them. That's kind of wild. That feels kind of annoying, actually. Why are they trying to give me such a tough schedule? SMU, North Carolina, and Florida State. I'm not going to change the schedule, but that's a crazy schedule. And then we got to set up the board. Set up the board for this year. We have 450 hours. Who's the top players interested in coming here? There's a couple 3-star athletes. It's good to know. There's a quarterback. Let's go by quarterbacks first. What quarterbacks are interested? So the top athletes are quarterbacks. There's a couple of 3-stars here as well. Those will be all the guys we go into. We need to get a big-time running back, but it doesn't look like there's any big-time running backs interested in us. There's not really any big-time running backs on this recommended. 5 stars, 4 stars. There's a 4-star running back that's open. We'll take a look at him. What about 4-star wide receivers or 5-star wide receivers? Anything like that? There's one 5-star that's open. Emmett Akers. We'll look at him. What about some 5-star or some 4-stars? We'll take these top 2 guys. What about recommended for wide receiver? I think I already added the recommended guys. Yeah, these are just all 2 stars and stuff. Okay. What about offensive linemen? There's a 4-star tackle. We'll add a couple of those guys. Any 5-star tackles? No 5-star tackles. 4-star guards that are open. Okay. 3-star guards. Add a couple of 3 stars. Definitely going to add some 3 stars in here, obviously. And I'll throw some defensive linemen in here that are 3 stars. Throw some linebackers in here that are 3 stars. Some DBs. All right, that's the board. That is the board. We need to figure out what we want to do. So we'll go through and offer some scholarships right off the bat. Although we need to figure out who's really going to be the best one. Who's going to be the one that we need to focus. Jadarius Garbutt? I don't know. Could be good. But so could JT McLennan. Very interesting. And Jadarius is a gem. Okay. So Antoine Dillard, we already pretty much don't need. But what about Devin McLaughlin? We'll put scholarship on him just in case. His speed looks like it's not going to be very good. He's a bust. Okay. Well, we already have pretty much who we're going to go after in these 2 guys. So that's good to know. What about the 4-star running back? Maybe we can get in his board. 92 speed's already pretty good. Stephen Watkins. 67 short route running. 88 speed, 90 excel. I'll put a thing on him. He'll probably be the one that we go after. Loboto we'll just give up on probably. All right, the 5-star wide receiver who's got an opening. We know he's going to be a freak. We don't really need to go after him that much. Shakir Stubbs will put some points on. Offer these guys scholarships. I keep doing that. I need to stop doing that. Cam Ryder's a tight end. We'll put a thing on him. He's from Fairfield, Ohio. That'll work out for us. And we're number 1 on his board. Definitely want to scholarship some of these tackles. Maybe we can get in on them. Some of the guards as well. And then the centers. Toss some scholarships their way. And then we'll toss some scholarships the defensive ends way. And the D tackle. I don't know if any of these guys are going to be good. We're kind of banking on the fact that they are going to be good. We're just kind of throwing in some scholarships right off the bat. Try to get on their boards, get on their radar. And then maybe we can go from there. I didn't put any safeties on there. Alright, so with 185 points left, we need to figure out if we want to scout anybody any further. So, do we want to scout Nesbitt? We kind of already have our quarterbacks figured out. 88 acceleration, 90 speed. I mean, he looks good. I'll put a scholarship on him so we can stay in the race. But I kind of want to go for these two guys. The running backs, we've already got who we want to go after. The wide receivers, we've all got scholarships on them. The tight end rider, we're number 1 for. Do we want to scout Demetrius Stoke? I mean, he looks like a freak, like always. We'll put a thing on him. Any of these other offensive linemen? These guys don't look as good. We'll probably stick to the top guys. What about the centers? Yeah, he looks like a freak. That guy could be good too. Ooh, a bust for Roy Gallery. Interesting. Alright, so we've gotten to 5 hours left. I'll just throw one more scholarship on a D tackle. Okay, so hopefully this time around the recruiting goes a little bit more my way. But I guess we will find out in the next episode as we start Season 2 as the offensive coordinator at Kent State. Oh, we'll see what happens. Okay, we already got locked out of a few people. A lot of defensive guys. A lot of defensive guys have locked us out. That's okay, but we are number 1 on Cam Ryder's board. That's good. And we will do all this stuff in the start of the next episode. I will probably start Kenyon Williams at quarterback here. I know Olatowski's probably the smarter move. But we will start Kenyon Williams, the true freshman at starting quarterback, just because I want to see how good he can do. Running back's going to be Gavin Garcia. Wide receivers are going to be... Where's Jubinor? Jubinor's got to get in here. He's only 59 overall, but he's got to play. He's got too much speed to not play. Same kind of thing with J.J. Etheridge. He probably has to play as well. So we're going to move Jubinor up the board, and we're going to get Etheridge to play a little bit as well with that speed. Got to get these guys up the board a little bit. I know they're super low overall, but we need them to play. So Jubinor, Etheridge. I really hate the fact that I lost Krishan McCray, man. Our receiving core looks a lot worse now without McCray there. Sucks. Sucks not having him. But at least we got some guys with some crazy speed that hopefully can make an impact for our young freshman quarterback. Tight end is going to be brutal. All right, we'll see what we can do in the next episode as we start season number 2 as the offensive coordinator here at Kent State. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.